need this one. Trust me. The left
Forget I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
Forget that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like,
Boxing as a sport thrives on rivalries. From the iconic matchups between legends like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier to the modern-day clashes that capture the public's imagination, nothing gets fans talking like the anticipation of a fierce fight. However, the rivalry between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Keyshawn Davis has taken things to a new level, fueled by not just competition, but by personal pride, reputation, and the pressure of being in the spotlight. The build-up to this fight has been intense, with the tension between these two fighters escalating for months, culminating in an explosive confrontation that has left Keyshawn scrambling to save face. And to make matters even more interesting, the legendary Floyd Mayweather was there to witness it all firsthand. The origin of this bitter rivalry can be traced back to the typical back-and-forth banter that often characterizes high-profile boxing feuds. The two fighters exchanged words, took jabs at each other on social media, and stirred the pot in the media, nothing out of the ordinary for the sport. However, what set this rivalry apart from others was the way Gervonta Davis handled the situation. Davis, known for his fiery personality both inside and outside the ring, took the verbal sparring to another level, turning the heat all the way up and putting Keyshawn Davis in an uncomfortable position. It all started when Keyshawn Davis, who has been vocal about wanting a fight with Tank, posted some messages on social media about sparring sessions that he had with Davis. He claimed that the sparring sessions had shown his ability to go toe-to-toe with Tank, and that he had what it takes to challenge the boxing champion. The posts were meant to bolster his own reputation and create some buzz around the potential fight. However, Tank Davis was far from impressed by these posts. In fact, he was outright dismissive, seeing them as nothing more than an attempt to ride his coattails. Tank's response to Keyshawn's social media comments was swift and direct. "So what if I DM'd you about sparring? What's the point of all that?" Tank asked. What was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattails? Bro, I don't need you. I don't need you for nothing. With that statement, Tank made it clear that he wasn't concerned with the social media games Keyshawn was playing. To Tank, it didn't matter whether Keyshawn had trained with him or exchanged a few messages. It wasn't going to elevate Keyshawn's status in the boxing world. Tank went on to make it abundantly clear that he wasn't chasing Keyshawn. "I don't have to fight you to make money. I'm gonna make my money regardless, whether you fight me or not," he stated. "Don't get it twisted. I'm not chasing you, little dude." This bold declaration struck a nerve, especially with Keyshawn, who seemed to have miscalculated the level of respect he thought he had earned from Tank. The problem for Keyshawn was that Tank's confidence and success were undeniable, and no amount of social media posts or sparring footage would change the fact that Gervonta Davis was the top dog in the sport. What made this situation even more intense was the fact that Floyd Mayweather, a former boxing champion and current promoter, was in the mix. Mayweather, who is known for his own larger-than-life personality and his unparalleled success in the boxing world, has been a mentor to Tank. He has been at Tank's side throughout his rise to stardom and has been an instrumental part of his career. When Keyshawn found himself in the same room as both Tank and Mayweather, the pressure was palpable. This wasn't just another sparring match or a few words exchanged. This was a moment that would define the future of Keyshawn's career, especially if he couldn't handle the heat. Tank's decision to dismiss Keyshawn's claims about sparring was a calculated move. By calling out Keyshawn in front of Mayweather and other witnesses, Tank established his dominance in the situation. In doing so, he made it clear that he didn't need Keyshawn to make his career. He wasn't chasing Keyshawn for a fight. If Keyshawn wanted a piece of the action, he'd have to come to him. This kind of mentality is something that only a few fighters, especially someone as experienced as Tank, can afford to have. He had already proven himself as one of the most dangerous and popular fighters in the world, and sparring with Keyshawn wasn't going to change that. For Keyshawn, the situation was more complicated. While he had tried to use social media to create buzz and position himself as a potential challenger to Tank, he found himself on the defensive. The fact that Tank so easily dismissed his attempts to elevate his status highlighted just how much more work Keyshawn needed to do to get in Tank's league. The insults and trash talk from Tank weren't just playful jabs. They were the kind of verbal blows that expose a fighter's weaknesses, making it clear to the world that Keyshawn wasn't quite ready to step into the ring with Tank just yet. It's no secret that Tank Davis has a reputation for being one of the most dangerous and skilled boxers in the world. His knockout power, quick footwork, and relentless fighting style have made him a force to be reckoned with. But Tank's mental game is equally sharp, and he knows how to use mind games to his advantage. In dismissing Keyshawn so openly, Tank was playing a game of psychological warfare, letting Keyshawn and the entire boxing world know that he wasn't intimidated by the challenge. Tank had already faced bigger names, and this fight in his mind wasn't worth chasing. What's even more significant is that Tank's comments were an indication of where he saw his own career heading. He wasn't relying on any one fighter to define his legacy. Whether he fought Keyshawn, another rising star, or a veteran like Gervonta's past opponents, Tank knew that his success didn't hinge on anyone else. He had built a reputation that was solidified by his wins and his fierce attitude, and now he was operating on a different level than his peers. The fallout from this rivalry continues to unfold in the boxing world, and it's clear that the bad blood between Tank Davis and Keyshawn Davis is far from over. Whether or not the two end up facing each other in the ring remains to be seen, but Tank's message has been loud and clear. Keyshawn still has a long way to go if he hopes to earn a fight with him. For Keyshawn, the public humiliation may have been a wake-up call, showing him that the path to becoming a boxing superstar isn't paved with social media posts, and sparring claims it's earned with hard work, skill, and the right kind of mindset. In the world of boxing, rivalries are often born out of necessity, fueled by competition, ego, and the need for recognition. However, for some fighters, it's not just about the fight itself. It's about asserting dominance and proving who truly owns the ring. For Tank Davis, the message was clear. If you want to challenge me, you better come with more than just a few Instagram posts. Boxing as a sport thrives on rivalries. From the iconic matchups between legends like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier to the modern-day clashes that capture the public's imagination, nothing gets fans talking like the anticipation of a fierce fight. However, the rivalry between Gervonta Tank Davis and Keyshawn Davis